assistant and is a brilliant professor. You've never seen him on TV. I'm sure after I have him on, you'll see him everywhere. It's the nature of the beast. But you're not going to want to miss Saturday. And Sunday, we really have a dynamic duo. Obviously, I give my opening statement, followed by Chip Roy, and then followed by Ted Cruz. It'll be a killer Sunday show, too. But, Mark, I don't know where I'll be. That's why we have DVRs. Set your DVR now while you're thinking about it, because I'm mentioning it, for Saturday and Sunday. Two very powerful shows. And I'll continue to do these shows if you want me to. If you don't, well, there's other things to do, of course, but we try to do the very best we can. Also, coming up in about 10 or 15 minutes, you have a gentleman who's been targeted by the Biden Justice Department and their criminal police state system, who's a reporter for The Blaze. He's put in handcuffs and leg irons today, and then he was released, but they intend to imprison him. And I want to have him on the program. You can hear from him about January 6th, about his reporting, and about what the Biden regime intends to do with him. You know, it's a funny thing. They talk about Putinist regime and dissidents and people have a right to speak out, and yet the Biden regime is as close to a Stalinist, Putin-like regime in America that we've ever had, ever. And I include the period during the Civil War. It's just shocking. Catherine Herridge now has been held in contempt by an Obama-appointed judge because she won't turn over information. She will not reveal sources. She was targeted by CBS News. She had all her files taken, but under pressure, they finally gave it back to her. That's never been done before by a so-called news organization, but it was done by CBS. CBS doesn't come under any criticism. The Biden administration doesn't come under any criticism. Now, a federal judge also appointed by Obama, because these Obama judges are thugs. They're political thugs. They're like Putin judges. And he's held her in contempt, and he's fining her personally $800 a day. And if that doesn't work, let me tell you what he's going to do. He's going to ratchet up the fines and then at some point put her in jail. She's the only reporter they're going to do this to. Why? Because she calls it straight. She worked at Fox, then CBS. CBS cut about 24 people.
Time to take it to the court. Welcome to Artesia Bulldog Basketball on AM 990 and 93.7 FM KSVP and online at ksvptv.com. Sports on KSVP AM and FM and at ksvptv.com is presented by Artesia Animal Clinic, Artesia Credit Union, Artesia Family Health Center and Presbyterian Medical Services, Artesia Board Sales, Artesia General Hospital, Artesia Plumbing and Heating, Artesia Police Department, Big O Tires, Bob Reed Pest Control, Buckhorn Productions, LLC, Business Notions, Kane Electric Supply, Central Valley Electric, Cisco Equipment, Deans Incorporated, Devon Energy, Julie's Auto Sales, Edge Safety, ENMU Portales and ENMU Roswell, Faith Baptist Church, Forest Tire, Guy Chevrolet, H&R Block of Artesia, Hermosa Church of Christ, HF Sinclair, Hawker & Sons, J&J Home Care, JS Ward, KFC of Artesia, La Fonda, Lois Oliver Real Estate, Maupin & Brown Dentistry, Pecos Valley Equipment, Pepsi, Pressure Services LLC, Primary Residential Mortgage, Richland Motors, Roger and Ramona Kilpatrick of Berkshire Hathaway Enchanted Lands, Roswell Seed Company, Smile Expressions, Southwest Printers, Sun Country Garden Center, Tate Branch of Artesia, Turpinning & Sons Mortuary, Trustmark Roofing, University of New Mexico, Wilbanks Trucking, and Sandy Stockton and State Farm of Artesia. Now, on to the action.
La Fonda Restaurant in Artesia has always been known for its great atmosphere and even better food. Well, now you can come in and enjoy a delicious meal with a glass of beer or wine. Come see our full beverage menu today. Don't forget about our lunch buffet with lots of sweets, and we cater too. Come see us now for all upcoming parties and events. The Perkins family invites your family to come in and enjoy a meal with us. La Fonda Restaurant, proud supporter of the Artesia Bulldogs.
If you're looking for a career that offers challenge, purpose, and opportunity while valuing you and your work-life balance, we invite you to start your journey at Coterra Energy. Here at Coterra Energy, our operations are growing fast, and we're looking for qualified individuals for field and office positions. New employees are eligible to receive a sign-on bonus, and once hired, they'll receive an unmatched benefits package. Producing energy, empowering people, building community. Text Coterra, C-O-T-E-R-R-A, to 71441 to start your journey today. Coterra Energy is an equal opportunity employer.
Are you or a loved one having a hard time getting to your medical appointments? At Artesia General Hospital, we believe that transportation should never be a barrier to good health. That's why we're excited to announce our new non-emergency medical transportation services. Each of our vans is wheelchair accessible, and our friendly certified drivers go the extra mile by meeting you at your doorstep and ensuring a comfortable ride to your Artesia General Hospital services. Rides are available Monday through Friday from 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. Schedule your ride today by visiting artesiageneral.com/transportation or calling 575-736-8211.
Innovation, service, integrity, and knowledge. J.S. Ward and Son Insurance Agency. Auto and home, life and health, personal and commercial. Bonds too, since 1925, we have the coverage for you. Innovation, service, integrity, and knowledge. J.S. Ward and Son Insurance Agency.
Once again, the best-selling truck in America for the 47th consecutive year is Ford F-150. Nobody sells more trucks than Ford, and nobody has a better selection of new and certified pre-owned Ford trucks than Artesia Ford Sales. Our inventory of Ford F-150 trucks has never been better. Plus, Artesia Ford has a great selection of new and certified pre-owned SUVs like Explorer and Expedition. Find out why Ford F-150 is the best-selling truck in America for yourself. Stop by Artesia Ford Sales today or visit artesiaford.com.
Hawker & Sons of Artesia, a company specializing in excavation and construction, is proud to support and provide construction services to the people and businesses of Eddy County and the surrounding area. With their expert knowledge of the industry, Hawker & Sons is well equipped to offer top-level service and professionalism to all oil field businesses, commercial and private parties with excavation and construction needs. Call Hawker & Sons today at 575-365-3175 or visit their website at hawkerandsons.com. Go Bulldogs!
In Nehemiah chapter 2, Nehemiah says this, "Then I arose in the night, I and a few men with me, and I told no one what my God had put into my heart to do for Jerusalem." What about you? Has God placed something in your heart? We talked about prayer last week, and we talked about the power of prayer and how prayer helps us to do so many things. Maybe this week, as you've said those prayers, God has placed something in your heart, and He's saying, I want you to do this for your community. I want you to help someone in your community. I pray that you would be willing to do that. I pray that you would be willing to listen to God. Just like Nehemiah. Nehemiah was in captivity, went to the king and got his blessing, and went home and rebuilt the wall of Jerusalem. What wall does God have you building or tearing down in your life? If you need help with that, come visit us at the Hermosa Church of Christ.
Hello, Bulldog fans. Joby Hodling here on KSVP and KSVPTV.com, and we've got our district championship tournament championships tonight here at the pit. I'm joined now by Coach Jeff Hodling of the Artesia girls basketball team, and you guys are up first this evening, Coach. But before we get to tonight's game, talk a little bit about that last win last Friday in front of a big crowd.
Great win for us. Really proud of the girls, and anytime you can win the district, it's pretty special. And haven't done that a lot, 3 or 4 times in the last 5-6 years, but it's been great. Been a good season. Again, really proud of the girls. Played well, and had a tough game with Goddard. They played great. Goddard really came on strong at the end of the season and gave great effort there at the end. We were just able to sneak away from them right there in the second half, and I think we ended up beating them by 10. But pretty neat to get those trophies after that game in front of a great crowd, packed the pit night. I want to thank all the fans for coming out, and I believe it's Western Bank who buys those tickets for all the kids. We sure appreciate all of that support, and it makes our place a special place to play and really have a home court advantage when we have a crowd like that. So, again, pretty excited about the win, And winning the district like that secures us a spot in the state tournament and also locks our spot as far as the district goes. No one can go in ahead of us from our district, regardless of what happens tonight in our game. So there's a lot of weight in winning that regular season district play, and for us to do that's pretty good, pretty special. So, again, pretty proud of the girls.
All right, well, now you got the district tournament championship tonight, and I want to talk briefly about going into the first round of the playoffs next week. But before we do that, go and talk about Lovington coming back to town.
You know, Lovington's really a tough team. He kept up with us in the district. We beat them over there in the first game of the district season. We were able to get them by 5. It was very close, and they did a great job playing there. And then they came here at the end there to begin the second round of district to our place, and again we're able to beat them by 5. Or maybe it was flip-flop. Maybe we beat them at home the first time and then beat them over there on the road the second time. But either way, both times we only beat them by 5, and they're playing great right now. They're making a run through the tournament. This is kind of why the district tournament exists, for a team like Lovington, who came in 3rd in the regular season, has a chance to climb through the tournament ranks and secure a seed in the state tournament, because the team that wins the state or the district tournament gets a bid into the state tournament for sure. And Lovington was able to beat Goddard on Tuesday night at their place, and then they went to Portales last night and beat Portales, and now they're coming here tonight to play us. So a lot to be said about that. They're in good game condition, but on the flip side of that, we're pretty well rested, and they are coming off 2 games this week. So hopefully we'll catch them a little fatigued tonight. Hopefully we shoot well, and hopefully we can come away with the district tournament win the district tournament championship, just like we did win the district season championship.
All right, and finally, Coach, next week, and not to necessarily look ahead, but we know you've got the tournament bid because you're district champs. You're going to have a home game. A, do you know what day it'll be on? And B, who do you anticipate? I know you don't know until Sunday in the seeding show, but who do you anticipate possibly being your opponent?
Well, hard to say who's going to be the opponent, but yes, we will get a home game, and most likely will be a 6 p.m. start. Kind of depends on who we play, how far they have to come from to get here. But, you know, we feel pretty confident in getting either the 4 or the 5 seed, which is going to get us a look at the 13th or 14th, or 12th or 13th team. And that could be a real good matchup for us. And again, we won't know that until seeding selection process happens this Sunday at 5 o'clock. They'll release the bracket, and we'll immediately know who then we're going to play. And, of course, the athletic directors get together and kind of designate a time, you know, that fits the visiting team as good as we can. And then we'll have a few days to prepare for them. You know, we'll be looking at a lot of film. We'll be developing a game plan to put ourselves in a position to have success, maybe win the game, and we'll be looking forward to that week of work as we prepare for a home game in the state tournament in the regional round. Haven't had a lot of those. I think we'll get one next week. It'll be our 4th or 5th one since I've been around. That's quite some time now, but it's always a great edge you have when you can get a home game in that regional round. So we're pretty excited about that. Got to get past Lovington tonight, but we are in the state tournament. We will get a home game next weekend. Time is to be determined, and who we're playing we'll find out Sunday night.
All right, Bulldog fans, you heard it from Coach Hodling. Be here in just a few minutes as the game is getting ready to start. If you can't make it, stay right here on KSVP Radio and KSVPTV.com. Go Bulldogs.
Attention high school students and parents. ENMU Open House Spring Preview Day is Saturday, March 23rd. Future Greyhounds can get information about admission and scholarships, meet with the faculty to talk about potential majors, get a specialized campus tour, and win great prizes, including a $500 scholarship. Don't miss out on this great opportunity to experience ENMU. Sign up today at enmu.edu/openhouse. Eastern New Mexico University, student success. That's what we're about.
Your savings will blossom with share certificates at Artesia Credit Union. Earn 5.5% APY with a minimum $10,000 deposit, 12-month term. This offer is for new deposits only and is federally insured by NCUA. Help your savings blossom with a 5.5% interest rate at Artesia Credit Union. Membership is open to all residents of New Mexico. To learn more, stop by Artesia Credit Union at 210 North 5th Street in Artesia or visit artesiacu.org.
Artesia High School Bulldog Sports is made possible thanks to Buckhorn Production, LLC. Founded in 2021, Buckhorn Production, LLC operates over 200 wells in the Permian Basin. Like the Artesia Bulldogs, Buckhorn Production, LLC strives for excellence in all of our operations. We encourage all of our employees to be great members of our community and encourage you to join them in supporting all of our athletes, students, teachers, and administrators. Buckhorn Production, LLC, proud to support the Artesia Bulldogs.
The Artesia Historical Museum and Arts Center is now open from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. and 2 to 4 p.m. Tuesday through Saturday. Located in the historic Ward Morehouse, the Artesia Museum and Arts Center offers information on local and area history. The Art Annex next door features rotating exhibits such as local art shows and temporary in-house displays. For event schedule and upcoming social exhibits, visit their website, artesianm.gov/museum, or call 575-748-2390. The Artesia Historical Museum and Arts Center, 505 Richardson in downtown Artesia.
Here are some helpful tips to get you and your teeth through the winter months from Smile Expressions in Artesia. Brush your teeth twice a day. Brushing not only protects your teeth, but also protects the gums from catching infections. Use the right toothpaste. The cold winter air as well as sinus pressure can cause sensitivity. Floss daily. Flossing protects your mouth from developing plaque, which can make you more prone to problems like heart disease, type 2 diabetes, and oral cancer. At Smile Expressions, we welcome new patients. Contact us today, 575-746-1900.
Forest Tire, mile after mile, we've been with you for almost 80 years. Nowadays, it seems like nothing is built to last. Phones, appliances, cars, computers. But the new Michelin Defender 2 tire is designed to outlast. With a quiet and comfortable ride, you'll have the confidence you need on the roads, whether they're wet or dry. So goodbye to short-lived and hello to something that lasts. Forest Tire, keeping you rolling since 1944.
To be a champion, each team member must do their part to help the team win. That is true in business too. Edge Safety and Services LLC want to do their part to help your business win. They specialize in several field services: sandblasting, coating steamers, pressure washing, repairs, and cleanouts. Edge Safety also offers drug and alcohol screening and on-site services and safety trainings to make you better. Edge Safety and Services LLC, 575-736-1047. Proud supporter of the Artesia Bulldogs.
The Artesia Police Department wants to remind you to lock up your vehicles, take your keys with you, and never leave valuables in your vehicle. If you're looking for a rewarding career in law enforcement, the Artesia Police Department is looking for you. The department is currently hiring certified and uncertified officers. Take advantage of a great retirement plan, paid leave, and medical benefits. Online or call 575-746-5000 for more information. The Artesia Police Department is an equal opportunity employer. And please always remember, don't drink and drive.
Now it's time to meet your 2023-2024 Artesia Bulldogs.
My name's Charlie Campbell. I'm a sophomore. I play guard.
My name is Abriana. I'm a sophomore. I play point guard. My parents are Daniel and Natasha. My favorite subject in school is math. My favorite teacher is Worley. My favorite thing about being a Bulldog is a My name is Abriana.
My name is Ashton Kraft, and I'm a sophomore. My position is a wing. My parents are Crystal and Johnny Kraft. My favorite subject in school is history, and my favorite teacher is Miss Barley. And my favorite thing about being a Bulldog is the passion that everyone shows. Go Dogs!
My name is Ariana. I am a junior. I play wing, and my parents are Michelle and Nick Matoya. My favorite subject in school is history. My favorite teacher is Miss Barley, Miss Wachter. My favorite thing about being a Bulldog is the traditions.
My name is Abby Haushold. I'm a senior and I play post. My parents are Brian and Becky Haushold. My favorite subject in school is math, and my favorite teacher is Miss Martinez. My favorite thing about being a Bulldog is the community.
This is Danny Kirkendall at Guy Chevrolet Company in Artesia. We have the best news to share with you this month. It's been a long time coming, and we couldn't be more excited. This month, and this month only, you get 1.9% APR for 72 months on all 2024 Chevy Silverado half-tons and select 2024 GMC Sierra half-tons. 1.9 for 72 months, all at the same time. And it's on the trucks that you want. So hurry in today to Guy Chevrolet Company on the corner of 1st and Main in Artesia and at GuyChevy.com.
There really is no one quite like you, and no one quite like the ones you love. At Turpinning & Son Mortuary, they take pride in providing families with the best service possible. The phrase, "we make it personal," is not just a tagline. It's the way they conduct themselves every day as they honor the ones you love in their own unique and special way. Located at 611 West Grand in Artesia. Visit artesiafunerals.com to learn more. Turpinning & Son Mortuary, proudly serving our community and your family since 1954.
Hi Artesia, Cambria here from your local KFC and Taco Bell. Being a mom of two boys, I know the struggle after a long day of trying to get dinner on the table. So let us take that off your to-do list. Come by and try our 10-piece feast. A 10-piece dark special with mashed potatoes, gravy, creamy coleslaw, 5 buttermilk biscuits, and a half-gallon beverage bucket of your choice for only $31.99. We will also now honor our competitors' coupons at our location. Yes, that's right. Save your gas from driving across town and bring their coupons to our store. As always, it's great to be a Bulldog, and we hope to see you soon at your local Artesia KFC Taco Bell.
Artesia Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling, home-owned and operated for over 50 years, are here for all of your plumbing, heating, and cooling needs. Artesia Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling has the expertise to install residential, commercial, and industrial air conditioning units, including the conversion of evaporative coolers to refrigerated air systems. Cut cooling costs with high-efficiency Carrier units from Artesia Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling, your authorized Carrier dealer. Artesia Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling, a proud sponsor of Artesia Bulldogs and our community for over 50 years.
I can't believe I just scratched that car. Find my insurance card.
Dude, what do you have in this glove box? Ew, are these socks dirty?
Forget about the socks. I need my insurance card.
Just pull it up on the State Farm mobile app.
But I can do that? Oh, hey, I can do that.
Yep, it's called service.
I can file a claim on here, too?
Yeah, it's called service.
Whoa, I can call my agent, too?
It's called service.
In Artesia, contact Sandy Stockton at 575-748-1111.
Hey, Robert, I'm your designated driver tonight. Pick you up at 7.
Sober driving today keeps others alive tomorrow. Designated driver. Never drink, then drive.
This message from the Eddy County DWI program.
Check it out.
Introducing the new and improved taste of Pepsi Zero Sugar. Now more delicious. Zero never tasted so good. Try it now.
Check it out.
Good evening, Artesia Bulldog fans. Joby Hodling here, live at Bulldog Pit, as we've got the Artesia Lady Bulldogs hosting in the district tournament championship the Lovington Lady Wildcats, and we're about to get the national anthem and then have the introductions of the team. So I'm going to go ahead and stand for the national anthem, and we'll leave it on air where you can stand and join us, sing along right here. KSVP TV, KSVPTV.com, and KSVP Radio. All right, national anthem coming up.
Gentlemen, move your hats for the playing of our national anthem.
We're back here. Go ahead and start giving you some lineups here for the Lovington Wildcats. They're coming into the tonight's district game by defeating Goddard Tuesday night at home. Then last night they traveled to Portales and defeated Portales. And now they're here in Artesia taking on district champs Artesia Bulldogs. They finished the season, or they're 16-11 right now. They're ranked number 9 on Max Preps and number 8 according to the coaches poll. For the Lovington Wildcats, the 5 starters go like this. Number 5, Aubrey Aranda. Number 12, Malaya Castro. Number 14, Ashlyn Burunda. Number 20, Elizabeth Buendia. And number 24, Erlyn Salcido. The non-starters, number 3, Luisa Cardenas. Number 4, Carly Knapp. Number 10, Myra Castro. Number 22, Garly Greenbond. And number 42, Abigail Schaus. They have got 1, 2, I didn't give you them when I was reading them, but got another sheet here. They got 4 seniors. They got 1, 2, 3 juniors, and 1, 2, 3 sophomores for the Lovington Wildcats. Again, coming into this ball game, actually 17-11. They went 2-4 in district, and they come in ranked number 9 in Max Preps, number 8 in the coaches poll. For the Artesia Lady Bulldogs, they come in tonight 19-6 on the season, 5-1 in district play, and they won District 4 4A. With just that one loss, they split with Lovington, but Lovington they split with Portales, but Lovington beat Portales in the regular season, so they were the outright district champs. And the non-starters, oh, by the way, they're ranked 5th on Max Preps, which that's got to change. Portales has now been beat by us. We won district, and then Lovington beat them twice, and they still have Portales at number 4. They have the Bulldogs at number 5 on Max Preps. We're 4th in the coaches poll, though. Non-starters for the Artesia Bulldogs. Number 11, Aubrey Zamaron. She's a 5'2" sophomore guard. Number 12, Brooklyn Thacker. She's a 5'3" wing and guard, and she is a junior. Another junior point guard is number 14, Carmen Harvey, listed at 5'4". Number 15, Ariana Montoya, is a 5'3" junior wing. One of our sophomores, she plays in the wing, is a 5'7", Ashton Kraft. Ashton wears number 21 on her jersey. Number 24 is Abigail Hauschiel. She's a 6' senior post. Number 34 is Zaylee Greer, 5'6" sophomore post. Number 42 is Peyton Barella. She's a 5'6" sophomore post. And now for the starters for your and my Artesia Lady Bulldogs. Number 20, Kaylee Padilla, 5'6" wing and point guard. She is a sophomore. Number 22, another sophomore for the Bulldogs, Jenna Whitmire. She's a 5'8" wing and post. One of our seniors, number 23, Kimber Beltran. She's a 5'5" wing and also plays in the post, even at 5'5". She plays guard from time to time. Kimber plays everywhere. Number 32, one of our juniors, a 5'11" post and wing, Addie Harrison. And rounding out our starting 5, number 45, Lauren Wagner, a senior, plays down in the post, and she is a 6' post. The Artesia Lady Bulldogs looking to get this win, solidify that number 4 position based on the coaches poll. In my opinion, they might even could go ahead as a district champ of Gallup, who on the coaches poll is ranked number 3. Number 2 is St. Pius, and number 1 is Kirtland Central. Kirtland Central is 23-3, as is St. Pius. Gallup and Artesia have the same winning, have the same record, ranked 3rd and 4th in the coaches poll, Artesia being 4th. But the Bulldogs are a district champ. Gallup is not. They're in Kirtland Central District. And my guess is they're playing tonight at KC to determine, in fact, I'm pretty sure they are, to determine the district tournament champion. Both the Bulldogs and the Lady Bulldogs, and the Bulldogs will be playing later this evening, taking on the same Lovington Wildcats. They both have a first-round bye. Anticipate being anywhere from the 3rd to the 5th seed, and Artesia Bulldogs maybe could go as low as the 6th, but they'll both have a home game next week. All right, here's the tip. Hattie Harrison will win that. She'll tip it over to, while saving it out of bounds was Padilla. She gets it into Kimber, and Kimber now hands it back to Padilla, and we're off. Swing it over to Jenna. Jenna puts it on the floor, back over to Padilla. She looks. Going to pick up her dribble, throw it over to Kimber on the right side, back to Padilla out top. Back to Kimber. Kimber looking to go down on the post. I'm not able to get it there. Now Kimber, it's going to go across to Jenna. She goes down the baseline. She's fouled. She'll go to the line to shoot 2. She was on that left side baseline. 7:32. That's on number 12, Malaya Castro, and that's her first personal foul. Jenna's first shot is up and good. So there's the first point of the ball game coming via a free throw. Whitmire will have another one coming up here. She takes her warm-up dribble, shoots, and it's going to bounce around and not be good. Coming down with the rebound will be Lovington. Up ahead comes number 5, Aranda, up the left side. A skip pass over to the right side. Handling it over there was Salcido. Now it's out top to Buendia. Salcido, bounce pass underneath. It's going to be, nope, they come up with it and kick it outside, and it's going to be a turnover right into us over here at the press table. So the first turnover of the ball game comes via Lovington, and Artesia will key it in right here to my left. All right. Taking her time is now swinging it over to Whitmire. Padilla now over to the left side. Now going underneath to Lauren Wagner. She knocks it down. So that was Beltran with the assist. Down the floor to get it to Salcido. She goes into the lane. It's going to be tipped away from her. Almost gets it. And then into the lane. And we're going to have a foul on, it's a charge. It's an offensive foul. Jenna Whitmire took that. So the turnover back to the Bulldogs on the offensive charge. That was on Elizabeth Buendia. So the Bulldogs lead 3-0. And Wagner into Padilla. Padilla's going to come back over to Wagner. Wagner will step back to Padilla. Back to Wagner. She's across the timeline. Back over to Padilla. Jenna Whitmire on the left wing. We're going to go back up top to Padilla. Go to the right side. Ooh, I thought she was going to go down on the post. Didn't make it down there that time. Now to Whitmire. Out on the elbow to Wagner. Oh, she was slapped. Holy cow, how was that not a foul? 3-point shot is up and good for number 20, Ashlyn Borunda. And that was a turnover on the Bulldog. Boy, you could hear that slap all the way around the court. She slapped her hand, but no foul call. Whitmire on the left wing. Back out top. That tied it up with that 3. 6 minutes now and going under. Into the corner, now down on the post. Going up strong and scoring. That's another assist for Kimber. And another bucket for Lauren. On the right side, shot is up no good. Backside rebound comes down to, comes down to Kimber, but they knocked it out of her hands, and I guess she touched it last. So the turnover number 2 on the Bulldogs as they lead 5-3 with 5:39 to go. Buendia gets it in over to the right side to Salcido. Now down on the block to Borunda. Out top to Buendia. She will hand it back to Castro. Long 3. It's going to roll around no good. Coming down, and then taking it away, and then a foul on Whitmire. So it looked like we had the rebound, but ripping it away was number 14, Ashlyn Borunda from Lauren Wagner. So going to the line after the foul on Jenna is going to be Borunda. First shot, up and good. So she now has 1 point. Second free throw. Up and good. So she knocks them both down and has 2 points, and it's tied back up, 5-5. Going to throw it back over here. They're going to work their way down the floor as Lauren crosses the line, gets it to, and then it's going to be tipped, thrown away by the Bulldogs as it was a good steal there by Lovington. Got a hand on it, and then Jenna almost steals the bag, but it goes out of bounds off of Jenna's leg. So it'll be Lovington basketball. Those long passes have been one of those tendencies of the Bulldogs all season that have kind of cost them some as they make some long passes and teams are able to get to them. We'll see if they don't do too many of those tonight. Buendia goes around the screen, gets it to Borunda. She drives. Her shot is blocked. And there's a foul on the floor. That foul's on Jenna. So her second. Early here with 4:59 to go in the first period. Get it in. Buendia out top. She swings over to the right side to Castro, into the corner to Aranda. She goes down the baseline. Her shot is up and no good. On the backside, rebound is put up, no good. And then going out of bounds off of Lovington. So it'll be Bulldog basketball as getting ready to check in for Gina Whitmire is going to be Abby Hauschild. All right, going to throw it back over here to Lauren, back to Padilla, back to Lauren, picks up her dribble, skips past it back to Padilla. Over to the right side. Into the middle of the lane, little jumper is up and no good. And Lovington comes down with the rebound. Padilla just off to on the back to the rim. Aranda kicks over to the corner. Buendia spots for three, and she knocks it down. Her second three in as many attempts. And the Lovington Wildcats go up 8-5. As Padilla crosses the timeline, she's going to throw it, and it's going to be stolen. Nope, we get it back. We keep possession. Kick it over to the side. Up for three. Going to be a little bit long. And unable to bring the rebound down. Hattie had it, but couldn't get both hands on it, and so it goes out of bounds off of her. Checking in is Abigail Schaus and number 10, Myra Castro for the Lovington Wildcats. As Buendia will come across the timeline. Bulldogs in a man-to-man defense. Into the lane she goes. A shot is partially blocked. Coming down with the rebound was Lauren Wagner, her first of the ball game. Padilla to Wagner. Wagner going to dribble, bounce back to Padilla. Over to Hauschild. Hauschild's going to go back to Padilla. Swing it over to, well, they're kind of working the way around the edge right now. Padilla going to swing it back over, going into the lane, throwing up a little jumper. Up, no good, but there's a rebound. Put back. Oh, and it comes in and out, no good. Poor Wagner. Man, it just bounced out, just didn't fall. Buendia with the ball. Goes to South Seat, or Barunda. Barunda's going to, back to Buendia. That shot is way off. And chasing down that rebound was Beltran, her second board. Now Padilla crosses the timeline as we go under 3 minutes. Swing it over to Beltran. Beltran puts it on the floor. Back out to Padilla, and she throws it. It goes off of Castro's arm and out of bounds. So the Bulldogs will keep possession as Kraft and Whitmire will check in for the Bulldogs. For the Wildcats will be Knapp and Carly Greenbaum. All right, so Padilla outside. Fades over to the left side. Going to go to Kraft. Kraft is going to go to Whitmire on the back side. She's going to go up, and she is fouled. She'll go to the line to shoot two. Will Jenna. To see who they call it on. 42. That's Abigail Schaus, her first. So Jenna down. The Bulldogs down 8-5. She's got two chances here to get within one. First shot is up and no good. So she's now 1 for 3, but can go 50% here with the second free throw. Second shot up, and this one is good. 8-6. Bulldogs putting on some pressure. It goes out of bounds off of Hattie, it looks like. So it'll be Lovington basketball down over in front, across from me, in front of the scores table. 8-6 Lovington, 2:36 to go here in the first period. Long pass over to Castro. Back to Castro. It's Myra and Malaya. Malaya with the ball. Hands it off to Greenbaum. No, hands it off to Greenbaum right there. Goes down to Schaus. Her shot up. No good. Fighting for the rebound was Abby and Harrison. And they're going to tip it out. Coming down with it is going to be Whitmire. Her first. She drives up the floor. Goes to the right side. Step up. Shot no good. Backside. Boy, Hattie had it, and they just strip it away from her, but it goes out of bounds off of Lovington. So their second. Well, they said it's off of us, so nope. Looked like it went off of Castro over there, but they said it was off the Bulldogs. So Malaya Castro with the ball, crosses the timeline. Bulldogs in the man-to-man defense. Hands it off to Knapp. Knapp gets it to Greenbaum. Greenbaum goes up. That was a moving screen that they didn't call. Greenbaum with the bucket. 10-6, 1:49 and counting. Padilla swing it over to Kraft. Kraft back to Padilla. Back to Kraft. Looked at a three, didn't take it. Oh, and then she throws it over, but was tipped by Castro, but Whitmire goes and gets it. So they're being quick with their hands here in this 2-3 zone. Go down on the elbow to three-point shot is out, no good, and that's going to go off of Schaus, so it'll be Bulldog basketball. Kraft and Hauschild will get a break as Wagner and trying to step through, and there's going to be a foul. That'll be the fourth foul on Lovington. It was Whitmire trying to step through into traffic. She's tripped. I couldn't get Kimber's name out. I don't know why. So Kimber will key it in on the right side baseline. Going to throw it out to Jenna. Jenna's going to put it on the floor. Dribble on the right side, kick it. Three-point shot is up and good for Kimber Beltran. So the assist for Jenna. Kimber splashes the three, and the Bulldogs within one. As Knapp works her way down. Also checking in a minute ago was Cardenas. Here in that last foul, Knapp working her way around the left side, kicks it over to Castro. Castro picks up her dribble, goes to Greenbaum. Greenbaum going to try to go down underneath, which she does. Turnaround is good. Oh, she traveled. Turnover on the Wildcats. So it'll be Bulldog basketball. As Schaus takes a seat, back in is Barunda. And we're under a minute. 10-9 here in the first period. We're down to 46 seconds as she crosses the timeline. Padilla's going to pick it up and go over to Jenna. Back to Padilla. Padilla will work that way, go back over to Jenna. Let's go underneath to Wagner. Wagner goes up, and her shot will not fall. She'll get her own rebound. She is fouled. She'll go to the line to shoot two. So the third rebound for Lauren Wagner. The shot wouldn't fall. When she goes back up, unable to get it, she was fouled. So Lauren at the line to shoot two, and this could be take the lead back for the Bulldogs if she knocks them both down. First one is up and rolls around and in. That ties it up. 10-10 with 32 seconds to go here in the first period. As Harvey's going to check in. And Padilla will get a break. And the referee telling her, but the other ref waved her in. All right, so at the line for the second is Lauren. The shot is up, and the shot is high off the rim. No good. Lovington comes down there with the rebound. They're going to throw it ahead. And racing in on the right side, up and no good. But then, whoa. Well, that was a late foul called on the Bulldogs. Going to the line will be number 4, Carly Knapp. 10-10, 25 seconds to go. Oh, they said it went out of bounds. No, they did call a foul on Carmen. So Carmen Harvey with the foul, but they said it was after the shot. So Kraft checks back in for Whitmire to get her a quick break here to end the period. Trying to get it in, they do, but it goes right to Lauren. So the turnover, Wagner with the steal. And the Bulldogs have 19 seconds. Swing it over to Kimber, out top from Harvey, back to Kimber. Kimber into the corner to Wagner. Wagner back to Harvey. Harvey goes into the lane, throws up a shot, and it's good. Carmen Harvey with a nice take. The play wasn't there, so she went in, and that'll end it. The first period is over. It's 12-10. Artesia with the lead. We'll be back after a 1-minute timeout.
Kane Electrical Supply is your #1 distributor when it comes to the top-of-the-line inventory. Kane Electric carries name brands such as Appleton, Burndy, Fluke, Cooper Lighting, Hoffman, Phillips Lighting, iDeck, Klein Tools, and Square D. Kane Electric has your professionals and will assist you with any information you may have on electrical supplies. Kane Electric delivers on location too. Come by Kane Electric today in Artesia at 1911 North Roselawn.
It's the big savings grocery sale at Fenn's Country Market in Artesia. Get Frosted Pop-Tarts, select varieties in the 12-count, 2 for $6. Progresso Soup, select varieties, 2 cans for $4. Kraft Salad Dressing, select varieties, 14 to 16 ounces, $2.48 each. And Tender Crust Sandwich Wheat Bread, 24-ounce large loaf, only $1.28 each at Fenn's Country Market in Artesia. Well, right now, get Coca-Cola, select flavors in the 12-pack, 2 for $12 at Fenn's Country Market in Artesia.
12-10 Artesia as we start the second period. The Lovington Lady Wildcats and the Artesia Lady Bulldogs in the district tournament championship. Bulldogs are the number one team in District 4A as they won the district outright, but now playing for the district tournament champion are the Wildcats and the Bulldogs. Buendia going to the right side. Starters back in for both teams. They're going to go down to Salcedo. She goes running in, shots no good. It's going to go off of whoa, they say it went off the Bulldogs, so out of bounds. As that was Barunda that had that shot changed by the Bulldogs. All right, so they will key it in. Will the Wildcats over in front of the Bulldog bench. Get it to Barunda. She goes into the lane. Shot is partially blocked. Up high for the rebound is Wagner, and she has it knocked away from her, and it's a turnover, and then a travel. So back-to-back turnovers, one on the Bulldogs, one on the Wildcats. Wagner got her fourth rebound in the meantime. Both teams with 4 turnovers. Padilla over to, she's trapped now. Get it to Wagner. She needs to get across the timeline, which she's going to. Down to Whitmire. She goes to Hattie Harrison. Up and under. Her shot no good. Backside, Bulldogs looked like they had it, but coming out of there with it was the Lovington Lady Wildcats. They'll pick up their dribble. Buendia working her way against Harrison. Goes over to the left side to Barunda. Back to Buendia. Looks at a three. Doesn't take it. Hands it off to Castro. Castro works over to the right side. 3-point shot is up and good. Boy, they have made 3 of those. I don't think they've taken one that they've missed. 13-12 to Wagner. Back to Padilla. Almost overthrew her. Now she's going to have to jump ball. It's going to go to Bulldogs' way. So the Wildcats able to come up and cause some issues for the Bulldogs on that half-court little trap. But the Bulldogs keep it as a possession or as their way. Padilla crosses the timeline, picks up her dribble, goes over to Whitmire, now in the corner, now underneath, and that's going to be a turnover on the Bulldogs. Hattie turned and just threw it, and there was a Lovington Wildcat right in front of her intended receiver and Lauren Wagner. Streaking in, and a foul going to be called on the Bulldogs, just a matter of who. I think it's on 45, Lauren Wagner, her first. So going to the line will be Buendia, as the Bulldogs didn't switch. Well, they did, but it was too late, as Hattie was screened. Or, I'm sorry, Hattie was the one that had her player screened, and she didn't switch quick enough, I don't think, and Buendia just got a break on her. She was kind of on her hip. 7 points now for Buendia. She's got 2 threes and now a free throw, and she looks at the second free throw upcoming. And the Wildcats back ahead 14-12, and now 15-12 as she knocks them both down. Wagner into Padilla. They're going to do the little trap again. Timeout going to be taken by Coach Hodling. We'll take it as well. 15-12. Lovington leads with 6:26 to go here in the first half.
Devon Energy is proud to support Artesia High School athletic programs. By partnering with Artesia, we're making an investment in the long-term future of our community. Sports teach discipline, teamwork, and leadership, skills our youth will use to succeed for a lifetime. From our team to yours, Devon Energy wishes you good luck this season, both on the field and in the classroom. Go Bulldogs from Devon Energy.
So it'll be Artesia basketball. Starters on the floor for the Bulldogs. Padilla, Whitmire, Beltran, Harrison, and Wagner. Whitmire into Padilla, over to Wagner. She's going to pick up her dribble, throw it across to Whitmire. Whitmire dribbles into the traffic, has the ball stripped away from her, but she gets it back. Gets it to, there's a foul. Whoa, they didn't call it. Padilla kicks it over to Whitmire in the corner. She's going to kick it outside to Kimber. Kimber puts it on the floor. Back to Padilla. Now she'll go back to Kimber. Kimber over to Whitmire. Whitmire, oh, she didn't see Hattie. Out top to Whitmire, over to Hattie Harrison in the corner. Her three-point shot up, no good. And that goes out of bounds off of the Lovington Wildcats. The Bulldogs get another chance at it. 15-12. Bulldog basketball. Kimber to key it in on the left side baseline. She's going to go out to Whitmire. Whitmire back out to Padilla. Padilla puts it on the floor. Goes to the left side. She's going to throw it over to Whitmire. Whitmire telling the baseline. Throws up a jumper, and it's good, but nope. Called an offensive foul. So wave off the shot, and that's going to be the third foul on Whitmire here in the first. Up quickly is Hauschild. She'll check in for Whitmire. All right, so Buendia to bring the ball down. Leading 15-12 are the Wildcats with 5:25 to go here in the first half. And Patty trying to get a steal. And we got a timeout taken, but whose ball is it? Whose ball is it? So the timeout taken. They got to talk about whose ball it is. They're talking about it. Let's see who they call. That'll be Bulldog basketball. We'll take another timeout. 5:20 to go here in the first half.
I'm Mike Elliott, the outreach pastor here at Faith Baptist Church. One of the ministries I have the privilege of overseeing is our community groups. Through our community groups, we have the opportunity to reach out to people within our community who don't attend our church, as well as reach out to people who are new to our church so they can become more involved with what we're doing. Through this ministry, we have the opportunity to live out our faith within our community and within our church.
So it will be Bulldog basketball. And the turnover to Lovington. And now the ball coming in to Padilla. In the backcourt, she crosses the timeline, goes into the middle, kicks it up. Oh, turnover Bulldogs. It'll be Lovington basketball. We got a little bit of blood on one of the players, looks like. So they're it's going to be Buendia who must have got a scratch on her leg. So she's had blood on the floor, and now she's wiping it up and gets it cleaned up, it appears. So I guess it would be Lovington basketball. 15-12, Lovington with the lead. Low scoring affair here. The Bulldogs have had some shots just not fall for them. I think they're getting the shots that they want. They're just not all falling. But they've kind of been a second half team all year, have the Lady Bulldogs. And so we still got 5 minutes to go in the first half. Bulldogs in their man-to-man defense on the right side. They get it to Salcido. Ooh, she might have got away with one. A three-point shot is up off the back of the rim, no good. And it's going to go out of bounds on the whoa. Well, went out of bounds on the Bulldogs. I really thought it went off of Castro's hand. Right on the right side, three-point shot is up, and it's long on the back side. Getting the rebound is Beltran. Her third rebound. She gets it to Padilla. Padilla works her way across the timeline. She's going to pick up the ball, and she traveled. Oh, no, we're going to have a foul. I don't know what we're going to have. Oh, he blew the whistle because we got blood on the young lady. It's going to be white basketball. We got Coach Caton over there to help get that taped up where it won't bleed. So Bulldog basketball. Go down on the post, turn around, bounce pass to Hauschild. Her shot up no good. Fighting for the rebound, and it's going to be a foul on Artesia. And I think they're calling that on, well, no foul, just said it was out of bounds. So it'll be Lovington basketball. Nope, they did call a foul. I just didn't see him call it. So Kimber, her first personal, the third team foul here in the second period on the Artesia Bulldogs. Buendia goes to the right side. Harrison staying in front of her. They're going to switch. Castro drives in. It's turned over. Coming up with it will be Wagner. She'll get it to Padilla. Padilla crosses the timeline at 4:20. Swing it over to Kimber. Kimber on the right wing. Skip pass over to Hauschild. Hausschild's going to go back out to Padilla. Back to Hauschild. She'll go underneath on the elbow, or on the post, and Hattie Harrison is fouled, which is just the first team foul. Kraft checks in. Hauschild will get a break. Kimber will get in on the left side baseline and throw it out to Padilla. Spot for three. Looks good. It is. Nice shot there for Kaylee Padilla. Her first bucket of the ball game. Kimber Beltran with her second assist. That tied it up, 15-15, handing it off to Aranda. And then we're going to have a travel turnover on the Lovington Wildcats. Their seventh. Bulldogs have 6. 3:51 to go in the half. 15-15 is our score. Wagner. Bounce pass into Padilla. Back to Wagner. Wagner to Padilla. She goes down on the left side. Now stops, shoots up a three. It's going to be long. Nobody there on the backside. And coming down with the rebound will be Buendia. She drives up the left side. Now she'll stop and shoot a three, and she knocks it down. She now has 11 points to lead the way, leading all scorers. Now picking up her dribble. It's going to Bulldogs turn it over again on that long pass. So a turnover, 18-15 Lovington, 3:13 and counting. Buendia is going to go to the right side. Back up, Harrison trying to stay in front of her. It goes under the screen. Going on the right side is Aranda. She'll kick it back out. And it's going to be, looked like we had a turnover, but unable to get it. Aranda with the basketball. She's going to drive in on the right side, stop, put up a little rough jumper, and there's another rebound, the fifth for Wagner, as Padilla will fire up the floor. Pick up her dribble, has it knocked away, another turnover, and then a foul on Padilla. Going to be on her first. Checking in is 3:22, 42, and 10. So Myra Castro, Greenbond, Cardenas, and Schaus check in for the Wildcats. In the backcourt, the only one to stay on the floor, Buendia. She's going to look at a screen. Goes to the left side. Ball tipped away from her. Going to get it to Greenbond. Her shot at the free throw line is up and no good. Schaus with the big rebound. She'll put up a shot. And then the rebound comes down to Wagner. She'll get it to... and I didn't see checking in for the Bulldogs is Thacker. Back to Kimber. Then she throws it away. 9th turnover on the Bulldogs. Buendia will go up and score. 20-15. Thacker brings the ball down. Lovington with a 5-point lead. 2:05 to go. Kraft back to Thacker. I'll swing it over to Kimber. Back to Thacker. And go down on the post. It's going to be a turnover on the Bulldogs. That's their 10th. Castro picks it up, brings it across the timeline, hands it off to Buendia. Buendia goes to the left side, stops, steps up and under, throws up a shot. It's going to be no good. And another good block out and a foul this time on Schaus. Good job by Wagner. She hit her in the head pretty hard. So Wagner with her 7th rebound, and she's fouled. Carly Knapp checks in. Buendia will get a break. 1:40 to go here in the first half. Thacker taking her time. Now she picks up her pace. Going to go to Hattie. Hattie's going to swing it over the corner. 3-point shot is up. In and out, no good. But she follows up and gets her own rebound. Does Kraft. Gets it to Harrison, and then it goes out of bounds off of Harrison. Turnover. I don't know if she couldn't tell from here. I guess she just lost her dribble because it didn't look like they touched it. So the 11th turnover here in the first half. Kraft got that rebound, but then it had it tipped away from her, and Hattie had it and went to dribbling down the baseline and lost it. Greenbond to Schaus, and it's going to be a turnover. Coming out of there with it will be Thacker. Thacker gets it ahead to a long 3-point shot. It's off the front of the rim, no good for the Bulldogs. Kimber. And we go under a minute, and Castro will come across the timeline. 20-15 is our score as Castro dribbling around out top. Going out on her is Thacker. Forces her to the left, hands it off to Cardenas. Cardenas, it's going to be, they go back and chase it. Going into the lane, tossing it, and the shot is up and good for Schaus. 22-15. Thacker goes across, goes over to Kimber. Kimber's going to skip pass over to Kraft for 3. And it's off the rim, no good. Hattie gets the rebound, back to Thacker. Thacker spots for 3. It's going to be no good. Schaus gets the rebound, but she is then fouled by Harrison. And that's the 5th foul, so that's going to put Schaus on the line to shoot 2 with 14.9 seconds. That was the first on Hattie. So going to the line will be Abigail Schaus. And I didn't say anything. If you're watching, you can see she is a very tall young lady. She's listed at 6'5", and that's about what she's that tall. Her first free throw is up and good. She now has 3 points, and it's an 8-point lead for the Wildcats. Schaus gets the ball back. Steps up, and the free throw is up, and the free throw is good. Bulldogs have 13 seconds, so get it hit quickly to Kraft. She's going to go to Hattie to Thacker. Thacker goes on, throw it away. Another turnover on the Bulldogs. So with 2 seconds to go. And will they get a shot off? They will not. So at the half, the score 24-15 in favor of the Lovington Wildcats. We're going to take a break. We'll come back with some stats for you, the halftime show, and then the second half. So stay right there. We'll be back.
At Richland Motors, it's never been easier to sell or trade your current car, truck, or SUV for a newer model to hit the road in. Even if you don't purchase from Richland, they want to buy your vehicle for top dollar. But if you do buy from Richland, don't forget, they're the home of the powertrain warranty for life. That's a whole lot of confidence for you. See Richland for details. 2nd and Sycamore and 1309 Southeast Main.
Get great service with Pressure Services. Pressure Services LLC specializes in hydrovacs, vacuum trucks, kill trucks, sandblasting and coating, and roustabouts. The Bulldogs are champions on and off the field, and Pressure Services LLC are your champions when it comes to dependable, accountable, and efficient service. When you need it right, Pressure Services will be there for you. Pressure Services LLC, 575-736-1047. Go Bulldogs!
Thanks for tuning in here to KSVP Radio, AM 990. We're on FM 93.7. Also carrying game KSVPTV.com like we always do. We're on KSVP Radio on Facebook, and we're at KSVP TV on YouTube. Tate Branch Halftime Show starts now.
Hold on to your seats, ladies and gentlemen. The Tate Branch Auto Group is about to unleash the biggest automotive sales event of the year. Get ready for the huge inventory blowout tent sale. 3 days only, March 7th through the 9th. Picture this, a tent filled with unbeatable deals, incredible savings, and the hottest new vehicles in town. It's a 3-day celebration of automotive excitement. Exclusive invoice pricing on all new vehicles. Your dream car is waiting for you at the price that'll make your jaw drop. And here's the game changer. Use your tax return as a down payment, and Tate Branch will double it up to $1,500. That's double the down payment, double the savings, and double the excitement. Jaw-dropping deals and huge savings filled with music, food, and fun. It's an automotive party you don't want to miss. The Tate Branch Auto Group's huge inventory blowout tent sale, where savings meet excitement. Hobbs, Carlsbad, Roswell, and Artesia.
If you're missing a tooth or several teeth, a dental implant may be the ultimate solution. Implants look and feel so much like real teeth that you probably forget you have an implant. Maupin and Brown Dentistry is one of New Mexico's most experienced implant providers, with literally thousands of implant patients who are absolutely delighted with the results. Call Maupin and Brown today for an evaluation. You'll be surprised how affordable implants can be. Maupin and Brown, your choice for experienced, state-of-the-art dentistry.
Need business cards? Think Ink. How about photocopying, black and white printing, or faxing service? Think Ink. Need to put together a brochure or even desktop publishing? Think Ink. Incredible Printing. For all your printing needs and fast, friendly service, Incredible Printing is the only name you need to know. Visit our location at 514 West Main Street in Artesia, right across from the Derrick floor. For any and all of your printing needs, Think Ink. Incredible Printing in Artesia.
Dean's Inc. of Artesia provides a superior choice for all your electrification, communication, and supply needs, with a vision to be the premier industrial electrical service.
The table, and it's your teammates, and all they want to do is sit there and gossip about people. You go to school, you go to lunch, and there's a table, and it's your teammates, and all they want to do is sit there and gossip about people. They're not allowing you to grow. Find the kid in the corner sitting by himself that needs a friend, that needs somebody to talk to. Go sit with him. He's going to help you grow. The way you grow in school is to get good grades. It's to work hard. It's to study. Surround yourself with people that allow you to grow. You got to grow. It's about growth. It's not about individual selfish accomplishments. It's about we. How do we grow together? Okay? I'm humbled more than you will ever know. I spent 25 years in the Navy. And for me, it was about serving. Okay? Just like you. It's about serving. You serve at your platform. You serve your parents. You serve people in your life that are doing something good for you. Costs a lot of money to come here. Costs a lot of money to get a hotel room. At some point on the way here, did you stop for gas? Did you open the door for your mom? Or did you sit in the back with your phone in your face because you knew somebody else would do it for you? Because that's really what you did, because you're not serving. You're caught up in yourself. Okay, so what I'm asking you to do is grow. Grow this weekend, because I'm going to surround you with the best coaching staff in the nation.
There's two controllable entities in your life, and that's it. Your attitude going into something and your effort going through something.
This is work. Focus is work. Staying off your phone, staying off video games is work. Lady Manning says if you're ever in a meeting room and you ain't writing stuff down, you're wrong. Why? Because you go back later and look at it. Y'all with me? So this is a skill we're trying to teach you, and this is a chance to practice that skill right now. As outside receiver, I have got to go outside leverage of this corner. Why? Because he wants me to go inside. I'm not going to go where he wants me to go.
Breathe, I get it. Good work, good work, good work. I like it, I like it. Way to work, way to finish outside. We'll go back inside tomorrow. I want you guys to finish with some fresh air. Fourth quarter, right? Remember what this means, okay? Hey, remember we're competing today. Remember what it means. Yeah, I didn't get a chance to do
love football, give it to all, never give up.
Got it started, but then a great rebound and putback is no good, though. And then they tie them up. It'll be a jump ball, and it'll be Bulldog basketball. They flipped ends here. That was Wagner with a good rebound, but her shot just didn't go. We need to see those start to fall here in the second half. On the left baseline, going to kick it out top to Padilla, swing it over to Whitmire. Down the post, they're going to go underneath to Harrison. She goes up and scores easily. Bulldogs move it around there. That's Hattie's first bucket. And another assist for Kimber Beltran, her second. Down the floor into the right side. Little runner is up and good for Aranda. She now has 5. Padilla across the timeline. Going to kick it over to Whitmire. Whitmire, skip pass. Down on the block it goes. Go up and fouled is Lauren Wagner. She'll go to the line to shoot 2. 26-17, 7:05 to go. The second on Ashlyn Burunda. And the first team foul here in the second half. First free throw is up and long. So she's now 1 for 3 is Lauren. Sets up for her second free throw. It is up and this time good. So 2 for 4. And now has 6 points. Bulldogs put a trap on. And it's going to be out of bounds off of the Blues. So they get them to turn it over. Good job there by Hattie and Jenna and Kimber to force that turnover. Whitmire will key it in right here in front of me, or just down to my left. Get it into Padilla, back over to Whitmire. Whitmire to Padilla. She starts to drive in, kicks it back over to Whitmire. She puts it on the floor, goes up and under. Shot is no good, but she will go to the line to shoot 2. Nice take there from the left wing by Jenna Whitmire. 26-18, 8-point lead here for the Lovington Wildcats with 6:49 to go. That's the third on Burunda, so she got 2 quick here in the third period. Shot is up and good for Jenna Whitmire. She is now 3 for 5, all 3 of her points coming from the charity stripe. 26-19, sorry. Second shot is up and it is good as well. Bulldogs again going to put some pressure on. Get down the floor. Padilla chasing. And we're going to have a foul on Padilla. So hitting the floor over there was number 5, Aranda. See if she is okay. That's a second on Kaylee. And the first team foul here in the second half. And it's slow getting up, but she does get up. Maybe just knocked the breath out of her because she come up walking and striding normally. So that'll be Aubrey Aranda going to the line. 26-20 is the score, so she can add to that 6-point lead here with a pair of free throws. Foul was on the shot. Said that backwards. And now we're going to have a timeout taken by Lovington, so we'll go ahead and take it as well. 6:42 to go, 26-20.
Get your tickets now for Red Zone Presents A Night with Jason Witten, coming to Artesia Saturday, April 13th. Jason Witten is an 11-time Pro Bowl selection and 2-time NFL All-Pro with the Dallas Cowboys and is currently head coach at Liberty Christian High School in Argyle, Texas. Jason is one of sports' top leaders on and off the field. Tickets are free, but you must have a ticket to enter. To get your free tickets, contact the Artesia Chamber of Commerce. This invitation courtesy of H.F. Sinclair. Excited about Jason Witten coming to Artesia.
Okay, we're back as we're cleaning up another wet spot in the middle of the floor. It'll be number 5, Aubrey Aranda at the line. The foul was called on Kaylee Padilla, which was her second after we come out of this timeout. So Aranda can add to it. It's 26-20. The Wildcats lead the Bulldogs. Her first shot is up, and it is good. They just haven't missed many free throws. They've had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. In fact, they have missed none. They're 7 for 7. Second shot is off. There's the first miss, and chasing it down is Lauren Wagner. She'll put it on the floor. Get it to Padilla. Padilla drives into the lane. Oh, she turned the ball over. Stripping it from her was Aranda. Down the floor. They go. Pick up their dribble. Get it to Salcido. She's going to skip it over to Aranda for three. And it's off the rim, no good. Harrison will bring down the rebound and hand it to Haley. Patty's first rebound. Kick it over to Whitmire. And go into the corner to Lauren. Skip pass. Kimber. Back to Lauren. Throws up a little runner. No good. There's Jenna Whitmire with the rebound. She has it stripped out of her hands when she goes up. So it'll be Bulldog basketball. It goes out of bounds off of the Wildcats. So Rhonda will take a seat. Coming in will be Greenbond. Also coming in will be Myra Castro. So Rhonda takes a seat. Bulldogs get it in Padilla. Get it over to Whitmire on the right side. Now gets it to on the elbow. Three-point shot is up and no good. Ball's tipped around. Boy, Bulldogs having a hard time grabbing those rebounds. Castro up the floor on the right side. She's going to step back. Now into the lane. Throw up a runner. It's no good. Whitmire fighting for the rebound. It's going to go off of Greenbond and out of bounds. So Bulldog basketball, 27-20. And bringing the ball, oh, no, that's not where that goes. Bringing the ball down, swing it over to the left side to Hattie. Hattie underneath to Whitmire, up and easy. Gina Whitmire with the first 2-point field goal. Nice play there by the Bulldogs. And they steal the ball. Whitmire puts it up and in. Whitmire with the steal. Then they're going to get a turnover, I think, a travel. Oh, they're going to call a foul on the Bulldogs. So Whitmire with the steal. Kimber Beltran foul, and that's her second. So the Bulldogs, Whitmire gets back-to-back 2-point field goals. They get it into Greenbond, and she's going to turn and dribble it up the floor. Goes through the hands of Salcido, but she gets it back, hands it off. Going to be tipped by the Bulldogs. Buendia now with the ball, swings over to the right side. Three-point shot is up and off the rim, no good. Whitmire up high for the board. She'll dribble out of there with it. Goes down the right side, and then we're going to have a foul on Buendia. Jenna has hurt something. Hopefully she is okay. She's really hurting on her hand, maybe. I'm not sure where. Maybe her elbow. Maybe it's just a funny bone. That foul was called on number 20, Buendia, her second. And the third team foul. Kraft comes in, and Coach Hayton's going to take a look at Whitmire, hoping to just hit her funny bone, because those can hurt, but be okay about it. Underneath it goes. Shot is up and good. Hattie Harrison with the assist. Lauren Wagner with another bucket, and the Bulldogs are within one, 27-26. Buendia swings it over. Nobody on. If they get it to Greenbond, then they're going to throw it away. It'll be Bulldog basketball. So the third turnover here in the second half. And checking in for Salcido will be Schaus. And also coming in, now we're going to have a timeout taken by Lovington, so we'll go ahead and take one as well. 27-26, the Lovington Wildcats lead the Lady Bulldogs. Artesia has powered back here and scored 11 to their 3 here in the third period. Kind of like the 14 to Bulldogs 3 in the second period. So a good run here for Artesia, down by 1, 27-26. We're going to take a break and come back as we continue the third period right here from Bulldog Pit.
Hello folks, Martin here from PRMI and Artesia, your hometown lender. Have you been on the fence lately about purchasing or refinancing a home? I know it's a big decision, and the interest rates are playing a huge part in that. I'm here to let you know I understand your concern and would like to talk to you about your options. There are financing products available that may suit your budget, and I'm the person to talk to. I offer a personal service, fast approval process, and a knowledgeable support staff. So call me at 575-749-6278 and let's discuss your options.
PRMI NMLS 3094 is an equal housing lender.
All right, Wagner, Padilla, Harrison, Beltran, and Kraft on the floor for Artesia, as it'll be Artesia Bulldog basketball. Whitmire holding that elbow. Hopefully she is going to be okay. As Padilla crosses the timeline, goes over to Beltran, back to Padilla, back to Beltran. Going to go down on the elbow to Hattie. She's going to kick it. Three-point shot up and short. Backside rebound comes down to Castro. She'll get it ahead to Malaya Castro.
From Myra to Malaya. Buendia dribbling around on the left side, and there's going to be a foul called. It'll be on the floor, and it's going to be on Kraft. That'll be her first. And the third team foul on the Bulldogs. 4:08 to go in the third period. Lovington basketball. Buendia looking to get it in. She finally does, and it's going to be Kraft ties her up. Oh, no, that's Padilla. It's going to remain Lovington basketball, but a good job by Kaylee coming in on that backside. Boy, you like to see that when the girls start doing that. Help defense is really good. All right, 27-26. I'll throw it up high. Shot is up, and we'll roll around and be no good. Coming down with the rebound will be Kimber Beltran. She'll push it forward. That was her fourth rebound. She goes up the right side. Skip pass over to Kraft. Kraft with the ball. Back out top to Padilla. Padilla to Beltran. Skip pass over to Kraft. Oh, it goes through her hands. And turnover, Bulldogs. Block shot by Kaylee Padilla. Went up and blocked it, but it will be Lovington basketball. As checking in for the Bulldogs will be Harvey. And checking in for the Wildcats will be Knapp. So Kraft will get a break. Harvey in. Lovington basketball, right side. They get it in. Buendia working her way into the lane. She's going to go throw up a left-handed shot. No good. Hattie Harrison with the rebound, her second. Gets it to Padilla, and here come the Bulldogs. They can take a lead with the score here. Swing it over to Beltran. Into the corner. Down on the block. Shot up no good, and no foul called. And a jump ball, it'll be Bulldog basketball. Good job there tying her up. So Kimber will key it in on that right baseline with 3:15 to go in the third period. Oh, she missed her. Get it outside to Harvey. Harvey swing it over to Padilla. Padilla puts it on the floor, drives into the lane, hands it off. Shot is up. Foul. Oh, I thought it was going to fall. Nice take there by Padilla. Boy, the Bulldogs, that is something that can really help them as they head into the playoffs. Padilla driving like that, and they have to come to her. She handed it off to Wagner, who was fouled and almost got the and one, but she will now shoot two. Free throw is up, and the free throw off the rim, no good for Lauren. Bulldogs been struggling on the free throws here in the ball game, and Lovington been knocking them all down. Maybe that will reverse right here, starting with this free throw. This can tie the game, and it does. That's the 9th point for Lauren. She's got 9 rebounds to go with those 9 points. Long pass to Knapp. She drives up the right side, hands it off, kicks it back out. We're going to have a travel turnover back to the Bulldogs. 4th turnover in the third period on the Lovington Wildcats. 27-27, that's our scores. The Bulldogs have battled back. They were down by 9 when this period opened. They tied it up. Harrison puts it on the floor. She goes into the lane, turn around, is up and good. Nice take for Hattie Harrison. Coming down the floor is Buendia. Harvey trying to stay with her, and she does. Stops her. Goes under the screen. They hand it off into the lane. The pass is going to go off with the hands, but she's able to track it down, and then she loses it again. Does Schaus, but she tracks it down again. Into the lane. Shot up no good, and Wagner block out. What a great rebound. That's her 10th. Gets it to Padilla. Padilla drives up the floor. She's going to go in, and she was tied up. It'll be Lovington basketball. Cardenas checking in for the Wildcats along with Salcido. Schaus and number 10. Yep, that's Myra Castro. Will get a break. Buendia will put the ball in to Knapp. And now Harvey will just stay right with Buendia. Knapp swings it over to Cardenas, right wing, to get it to Salcido. Back to Knapp. Swing it over to the right side. Cardenas with a three-point shot. It's off, no good. Good rebound there by Cardenas in the back. And then she loses it out of bounds. Turnover. Bulldogs get it back. Bulldogs lead 29-27. Cardenas coming to play up on Wagner. Now back to Kaylee. Back to Wagner. Going to get it up ahead to Kimber. She goes around traffic into the lane. Up, under, and one. She is fouled. Kimber Beltran takes it to the hole. And she'll have an M1 here, up and under, scoop. Bulldogs now lead by 4, 31-27. That foul called on number 14. That's Barunda. Her 4th personal, and coming back into the ballgame will be Aranda for Barunda. And at the line to shoot the and one, is Kimber Beltran. She now has 5 points and can have 6 after this free throw. It's going to go. She has 6. And the Bulldogs now lead 32-27, up by 5. Down the floor comes Aranda, goes to the left side. Cardenas picks up the dribble, gets it. Whoa. It's Buendia, gets it back out to Cardenas. Cardenas is going to drive to that left side, pick up a dribble, go to, she kicks it over. Aranda for 3. It's going to be off the rim, no good. Goes out of bounds. They say it's off of Lauren. Good job there by Cardenas to get up high and kind of force it wasn't really forced. She just looked like she got a hand on it, but they call it out on Wagner. Out top it goes to Knapp. And then a foul called on, So the foul called on Padilla. That's her 3rd. So Jenna has gone into the training room. They get it into the corner to Aranda. Bounce pass it. Ball is taken away by Buendia. Her shot is up and no good. Wagner up high for the rebound. It's going to pop around. Coming out there with it is Padilla. She'll push it up the floor, and then a turnover, travel on the Bulldogs. Doggone it. Harvey couldn't find the handle to go up, and so the turnover. It was the 6th turnover on Lovington. That's the 3rd on the Bulldogs here in the second half. Padilla got that steal. All right, so on the left side goes Buendia. She's going to drive into the lane. Shot is going to be blocked by Kimber and out of bounds. All right, so Lovington basketball. Buendia to key it in. Looking. Going to get it in to Rhonda. She's going to stop, be turned, gets it to Cardenas, back to Buendia. Buendia puts it on the floor, shoots a 3. It's good. Man, she is a pure shooter. Elizabeth Buendia gets the Wildcats within 2. Pass down to Kimber. Kimber on the right side with 38 seconds. Go back up. Now she's going to go to Lauren. Boy, Lauren just turned around in time. Skip it out to Hattie into the corner left side. There's a 3. It's going to be no good. Bulldogs get the rebound. Shot up and good. Kimber Beltran. 5th rebound and 8 point. Back to a 4-point lead. There's a carry. That's the 6th, 7th turnover on the Wildcats. The Bulldogs have another possession with 16 seconds. Thacker will check into the ball game. Thacker for Harvey. And so back in the backcourt will go Thacker. Don't need to waste much time here. As she gets it, looks at Coach. Going to go over to the right side to Kimber. Kimber back to Thacker. We're under 10. Kraft to Harrison. Harrison puts it on the floor. And it's tipped away from her. Turnover Bulldogs. And then it's back to Wagner. Couldn't get it up. So the 8th turnover and the 4th on the Bulldogs, 8th on the Wildcats. And so we will, I think I'll just keep it here. The Artesia Bulldogs lead the Lovington Lady Wildcats 34-30 as we go into the 4th and final period. Boy, the Bulldogs really did some damage there in the 3rd period as they were down by 9. After one, it was 12-10 Bulldogs, but then they only scored 3 points in all of the 2nd period. And Lovington scored 14, so going into the half, it was 24-15. But the Bulldogs have turned it on here, turned on the pressure defensively and offensively. They scored 19 points in the 3rd period alone to the Wildcats 6. And so that's why we have a 4-point lead. Bulldogs scored 19 in the 3rd. They only scored 15 in the first half. So they scored more in just the 3rd period than they did all of the first half. And so right now here in this district tournament championship, the Artesia Bulldogs lead the Lovington Lady Wildcats. We're heading into the 4th and final period barring a tie. Artesia 34, Lovington 30. It's going to be Artesia basketball. Kraft, Padilla, Harrison, Beltran, and Wagner on the floor for Artesia. Kraft will key it in right here in front of me. As they put that 2-3 zone back into effect through the Wildcats, which is what they've been running most of the time. Padilla going to skip pass over to Kraft, who tracks it down. Now she's going to go back to Kimber, and she's fouled. So that'll be the first foul here in the second half, and that's on Elizabeth Buendia. her third personal foul. And Artesia basketball. Kimber to key it in on the left side baseline. And she's looking. Goes to Harrison. Harrison's shot is blocked, but she's also fouled. So Hattie will go to the line to shoot two. That foul called on Aubrey Aranda, and I think that's only her first, and it is. So Hattie Harrison with a chance to give the Bulldogs back to a 6-point lead here. She takes 2 free throws. First shot is up, and the first shot is off to the right side. No good. So second free throw upcoming here for Hattie. Great crowd here for the Bulldogs, and for Lovington for that matter. Both the boys and the girls traveled. The second shot is up and good for Harrison. She now has 5 points. And the Bulldogs go up by 5, 35-30. Buendia crossing the timeline. Goes over to the right side. No shot taken by Aranda. She dribbles, almost picked away, and then, Castro turns, shoots up a long three. Wow. Malaya Castro with her first bucket. 3-pointer, gets them within 2. Padilla is fouled, and that's going to be on Aubrey Aranda, her second, and the team third. So Kimber will key it in, and she's going to go back into the backcourt. Padilla, she crosses the timeline, back to Kimber. Kimber skip pass over to Kraft for 3. Boy, this is looking good, and it is. Ashton Kraft hits the 3 on a skip pass from Kimber Beltran, and the Bulldogs go back up by 5 as Buendia working into the lane. We're going to have a touch foul on Hattie Harrison. It's going to be the second on Hattie, and I think it's just the first team foul. By the way, that was the third assist for Kimber. Long 3-point shot is off the rim, no good. And there's Kimber Beltran reeling in another rebound, her fourth. Get it to Padilla. Bulldogs lead by 5, 38-33. Padilla across the timeline, swings it over to Kraft. Back out to Padilla, over to Kimber. Back to Kimber from Padilla. Now back out top to Padilla. Bulldogs lead by 5. Back out to Padilla. Swing it over to Kraft. And go to Kimber. Back out to Padilla. This Bulldogs taking some time off here. Padilla goes to Harrison. Harrison turns, puts it on the floor, goes up. Her shot will fall. Nice take, Hattie Harrison. Left side, 40-33. Took about a minute off and get 2, and that's what you want to do. Buendia kicks it outside. Shooting up the 3 from way downtown is way no good, and there's another rebound for Kimber Beltran. Man, she can just flat get up and be in the right spot. 5-5, but she can play down that post. Kraft on the left side goes to Hattie at the free throw line. Boy, I don't think she realized she could have turned around and scored easily. Nobody was on her. Kraft back out to Padilla as we go under 6 minutes. Padilla goes to Kraft. Back out to Padilla. Get it over to, stepping through, and she's fouled. Let's see who they call it on. Buendia. That's her fourth. As Greenbaum and Castro check in. And a timeout taken by Coach Hodling, so we'll go ahead and take one too. 40-33 Artesia with 5:38 to go here in this district tournament championship game. We're going to hear from Mac Energy Corp. We'll be back.
Mac Energy Company is working to develop today's energy with tomorrow's technology. Technological advances in recent years have presented new possibilities for exploration. We strive to utilize these advances and stay abreast of innovative technology to ensure that our company is a forerunner in the quest for energy for many years to come. But more importantly, Mac Energy Corporation is committed to being an advocate of the communities around us. We invest in community initiatives that focus on youth, education, and innovative projects that address local issues. To learn more about Mac Energy, our affiliates, and our commitment to our youth and communities, visit us at mec.com.
(40-33) Artesia leading here in the fourth and final period. I always say barring a tie, because if it's tied up, they'll go into extra. But right now, lead by 7. Coming out of this full timeout, 5:38 to go in the fourth period, and it will be Artesia basketball. Kimber over in front of the coaches on the Bulldog bench. She's going to go way back in the backcourt to Padilla, and she'll take her time. Well, she picks up her pace a little. Swing it back over to Kimber. Kimber back to Kaylee. Kaylee's going to go to, oh, she threw it away. Doggone it. Didn't need that turnover, the 5th. 5:27 to go, 40-33. Buendia on the left side, looks for a screen. Kimber comes out on her, get it over to Castro. Castro picks up her dribble, goes back to Malaya Castro. That was Myra. Now she goes into the lane, throws up a shot, and she's fouled. We'll see who it's on. It's going to be on Padilla. That's her 4th. Have to be careful here. Both teams have foul trouble with a lot of time left. 5:09. Some of the key players with 4 fouls, including Barunda and Buendia for Lovington, and for the Bulldogs, as the first shot is knocked down by Castro. Harvey will check in for Padilla. Padilla is the only one on the Bulldogs with 4, but we got a couple of them with 3. Actually, I guess just one. Jenna, and she has come back out, but she's got ice on her elbow. Shot up and shot good for Alea Castro. All right, so Kimber taking her time. 40-35, gets it over to Wagner. Wagner puts it on the floor, gets it back to Kimber. Kimber comes over to the left side. Now she'll reverse it over to Wagner. Wagner will just stand there. Back to Kimber. She'll dribble out a little bit. Picks up her dribble, maybe too early. Gets it to Hattie. Back to Wagner. Wagner puts it on the floor. Oh, no. Turnover Bulldogs. Back-to-back turnovers on Artesia. And then a foul on Kimber Beltran. Going to be the 4th team foul. So the Bulldogs just trying to run some time, but they may want to kick it in and get a bucket here when they get the ball back. All right, so they're going to get it in. No, there's going to be a foul on the Bulldogs. So going to the line. Call it on Wagner. That's her 2nd. And the team 4th. And at the line to shoot 2 will be number 22, Carly Greenbond, who has 2. So she can make that 4 with 2 free throws. Greenbond takes another warm-up dribble, throws up the shot. It's going to be high off the rim, no good. 40-35 Bulldogs. 4:33 to go in the ball game. Second shot upcoming for Greenbond. Takes her final warm-up. Shot is up, and this time it's good. She now has 3 points. And Kimber will take her time coming across the timeline. Now she's across. Dribbles to the right side. Now back over to the right side, I'm saying. Backs it up. Kimber continue backing up. And she's going to get it over to Kraft. Kraft to Harrison. Harrison on the baseline. Turnaround is to Wagner, and she's fouled. So Lauren Wagner goes up with the shot, and she's fouled. She'll go line to shoot 2. Lauren right now has shot 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. She's 3 for 6, but man, we've seen her going hot streaks from the line. So the first free throw is up and good. So 4 for 7. Is checking back in is Ashlyn Barunda for the Wildcats. She'll come in for Greenbond. 41-36 as Wagner waits for the ball from the official. Crowd has continued to grow. Big crowd here. Second shot is going to be long, but trying to get that rebound was, boy, almost had it. was Kimber, but it goes off out of bounds off of her. So the Bulldogs lead 41-36, 5-point lead. Buendia drives into the lane and puts it up and in. Boys, Bulldogs kind of just played Olay defense there as Elizabeth Buendia just took it in. Hattie Harrison with the ball, picks up her dribble, goes back to Wagner, back over to Hattie. Hattie gets it across the timeline, picks up her dribble, swing it over to Kimber. Kimber with the ball. She'll put it on the floor, go to Harvey. Harvey into the corner to Harrison. Harrison puts it on the floor. Skip pass all the way over to Kraft. Kraft puts it on the floor on the baseline left side. Yep, throw away. Another turnover on the Bulldogs. And the shot up no good. And coming out there with the rebound will be the Bulldogs' Harrison. So now Kimber with the ball. They'll get it ahead to Kraft. Harvey at the free throw line. Underneath. Pass up and good. Boy, the Bulldogs broke that perfectly. Harvey with a nice assist, and finishing was Wagner back to a 5-point lead, 43-38. Three-point shot is going to be short. Wagner up high for the rebound. She'll get it. Well, it goes. Oh, Hattie. Oh, turnover Bulldogs. And what looked like it went off of Hattie's right hand. It was tipped by the Wildcats. And now timeout going to be taken by Lovington, so we'll take it as well. 2:55 to go, 43-38 Artesia.
H&R Block of Artesia is proud to be a member of the community and a sponsor of Artesia Bulldog Sports. At H&R Block, tax time is all the time. They offer year-round assistance for personal or business needs. From simple tax questions to bookkeeping, payroll services, and more. You can trust the team at H&R Block to be there when you need them most. Stop by 502 West Texas Suite A in Artesia or call 746-3456 to schedule an appointment. H&R Block, proud to support Bulldog Sports. Se habla español.
Home healthcare is healthcare in the comfort of your own home when you cannot care for yourself. Home care services can help someone who has chronic health issues, medical setbacks, or health impairments. J&J has the best skilled nurses and therapists for any of your special needs. So why pick a stranger to care for those you love when you can pick your beloved neighbor with over 25 years of experience? J&J Home Care is here for all your home care needs. Call us now at 575-746-2892 or visit us at www.jjhc.org.
All right, exciting game here. 2:55 to go. As the Bulldogs, or the Lovington Wildcats, get the ball in. On the right side, they get it to Buendia. She steps through traffic, tips away. Cardenas' first shot is going to be up and no good. Ball is batted around. There she is again. Kimber Beltran, her seventh rebound. Gets it to Padilla, who checked back in. Padilla working her way. She fouled, but she gets it ahead to Kimber. Kimber goes down to the right side. Wagner up and bucket. Nice pass there from Kimber. All right, so Buendia working against Harrison. She's going to get it back to Barunda. Now back to Buendia, and we're going to have a touch foul on Hattie Harrison. Wow. Just kind of got a little picky there. Hattie Harrison with her third. And that's the 15th foul, so that's going to put Barunda on the line. 45-38 Artesia. Lovington can get it back down to 2 here with these two from Barunda, and she doesn't miss much. First shot is up and good. And I'm said Barunda, it's Buendia. She now has 19 points to lead all scorers. Lauren Wagner has 14 to lead the Bulldogs. All right, second shot coming up here for Buendia. 45-39, 2:10 to go in the ball game. Shot is up and good. Get it into Padilla, back to Wagner. Wagner picks up the dribble. She's going to throw it down here to Kraft, across the timeline. Kraft will go in on the left side, up and score. Nice take by Ashton Kraft, her 5th point. Buendia down the floor. Goes to the right side, stop, goes up a long three, and that's off no good. And there's Kraft with the rebound. She'll get it out to Padilla, and the Bulldogs offense back down the floor, leading by 7. Going to go to the backside. And she lost the ball, goes up with it, and she's fouled. Nice job by Kimber Beltran recovering because she cut. Padilla hit her nicely as she went in. One of the Lovington Wildcats got a hand on it. And I thought they had stripped her away from her, but she rips through the strip, goes up, and she's fouled, and she'll shoot 2 now. With 1:40 to go and a 7-point lead, can take it to 9 with these 2, and the first one is good for Kimber. She now has 9 points. As checking back into the ball game for the Wildcats is Malaya Castro and Carly Greenbaum. Second free throw upcoming here. Is up and in and out, no good for Kimber. And now we've got a timeout taken by the Lovington Wildcats. And so we'll take it as well. Bulldogs lead 48-40, 1:35 to go. We'll be right back.
Sun Country Homes and Gardens in Artesia carries plants grown in and for our region, including landscape shrubs, trees, perennials, desert plants, annual flowers, and seasonal and holiday flowers. Inside the iconic red barn, you will find beautiful home decor, fertilizer, gardening supplies, and the most knowledgeable and welcoming staff in the area. As former 4-H and FFA members, Nora and Marty are proud supporters of the Eddy County Fair. Sun Country Homes and Gardens, 2707 South 1st Street, Artesia.
Lovington basketball. Buendia with the ball. Goes to the left. Is poked away by Hattie. She gets it back. Gets it to Castro. Swing it over to the right side. Three-point shot is up and no good. Up high for the rebound. And then going out of bounds. And it will be Lovington basketball. Kraft tried to get that. Went off of her and then she chased after it, but it got out of bounds. 48-40 Bulldogs. 1:23 to go. Lovington basketball. Castro to key it in. Get it out to Buendia. Swing it over to the right side to Aranda. She's going to shoot an NBA three. Off the rim, no good. Again, up high for the rebound is Kraft. She'll get it to Padilla, and the Bulldogs will bring it down. Second big rebound for Kraft. Oh, and then taking it away was Castro away from Padilla. Shot up and good. That's Alea Castro. So 48-42. Wagner with the ball. She's going to push it up the right side. Keep going. Going to get it ahead to Harrison. Harrison turns. Goes back to Wagner. Wagner with the ball. Gets it to Padilla. Padilla back to Wagner. We're down to a minute to go. 48-42, and then she's fouled. So going to the line to shoot two. Well, yeah, that's her fifth. So Lauren Wagner will shoot two here with 41.9 seconds, and that was a second personal foul on Malaya Castro. Wagner with her first free throw. Oh, rolls in and out. No good. Second one upcoming, 48-42, 6-point lead. This free throw would make it a 3-possession game, and she does get it. Knocks it down, so a 7-point lead. Buendia up the floor quickly, goes to Castro. Castro picked up by Padilla. Goes in on the right side. Shot, oh no. That was going to be, if that's called on Padilla, she just fouled out. Nope, they're going to call it on Wagner. All she got was ball. That's the third on Lauren. 49-42 as Malaya Castro will step to the line. Free throw is up, and the free throw is good for Castro. She's now 3 for 3 from the line and has 6 points. Oh, she's got 8 points, so I must have missed a 2 in there somewhere. Second free throw is up and good. And then a timeout. Let's see, is a timeout taken? A timeout was taken by the Bulldogs. 49-44, 5-point lead with 34.4 seconds to go. We're going to take a timeout as well.
The need to grow past our basic capabilities and experience the impossible will forever keep aviation technology evolving. Within the Aviation Maintenance Technology program at ENMU Roswell, students thrive knowing that the faculty and community are supporting their success. ENMU Roswell is dedicated to empowering students through hands-on skills training in a nurturing environment. To learn more, contact us today.
Okay, you're just now joining us. You've missed an exciting game. It's 49-44, Artesia Lady Bulldogs leading the Lovington Lady Wildcats. And we're under a minute to go in the ball game. And I can't remember how much time. I think it's like 30-something seconds to go. It's going to be Artesia basketball as Wagner will key it in. 34.4 seconds is how much time is left. Lauren to key it in. She's going to get it in to Kimber Beltran. She's going to be fouled, and that'll put Kimber on the line to shoot two, as that was on Cardenas, which I believe was her first. Actually, that was her second. I just marked down her first one earlier somewhere. So 32 seconds to go now as Bulldogs just need to make the free throws, and they're going to get this win. So that's their goal here, just knock down the free throws. Kimber knocks down the first one. Checking in for the Wildcats is Aranda and Burunda. Cardenas and Knapp will take a seat. 50-44. This again will give them a 3-possession lead here if she can knock down this one to be a 7-point lead. She does not. Ball is up, and Buendia will get the rebound. She'll drive up the floor, skip it over to Castro. Castro steps into the lane, throws up a shot. It's good, and a timeout taken by Lovington. So 50-46 as Malaya Castro makes that little runner fall. We're going to go ahead and take another timeout. Well, you know what? We'll keep. No, it is a 1-minute timeout, so we'll be right back with 22 seconds to go here in the ball games. Artesia leads by 4, 50-46.
Every piece of land has a story, written by those who work it. But everyone's story is different. So the question is, how will you tell yours? Behind the wheel of a John Deere compact tractor, mower, or Gator utility vehicle. Run with us and start telling your story today.
Stop by Pecos Valley Equipment in Artesia and Roswell, or visit us online at pecosvalleyequipment.com.
Well, we've got another barn burner going on here. This one for the district tournament champion. As the Bulldogs, the Lady Bulldogs, lead by 4 and have the ball with 22 seconds. Just got to get it in because they're going to foul them. So the Bulldogs just need to make sure they get this ball in and don't turn it over. As again, it'll be to Harrison. Harrison back to Wagner. Back to Harrison. Harrison turns. And she is going to get the ball to Kimber. Back to Harrison. Got to get it across the timeline. Harrison going, and she's fouled. So Hattie will go to the line with 11.6 seconds to go in the ball game. And just got to knock these down, and the Bulldogs can get this win. Up by 4, 50-46 in front of a great crowd here. Lovington always travels well. They brought a good crowd. The Bulldogs with a huge crowd here. Got our band, got our cheerleaders. Lovington with their cheerleaders. First shot for Harrison is up. Oh, no, off the back of the rim. No good. As Cardenas and Knapp take a seat back into the ball game is Barunda and Aranda. As Harrison wants to make this a 2-possession. Well, it's over a 2-possession game. She's going to knock it down. That one rolls in. So 11 seconds. Here comes Buendia. Gets it over to Castro. She's going to shoot a 3/4-point shot. It's up, no good. On the backside, shot up, no good. And then who is that fighting for the rebound? Kraft. She bounces it, and that's the ball game. The Artesia Lady Bulldogs win 51-46. Congratulations to the District 4 4A tournament champions, and they also won the district, our Artesia Lady Bulldogs. We'll have Coach over here in just a minute. We'll take a 1-minute timeout, and then we'll talk about it. Stay right there. Actually, we'll get the Guy Chevrolet postgame show going. Stay right.
This is Danny Kirkendall at Guy Chevrolet Company in Artesia. We have the best news to share with you this month. It's been a long time coming, and we couldn't be more excited. This month, and this month only, you get 1.9% APR for 72 months on all 2024 Chevy Silverado half-tons and select 2024 GMC Sierra half-tons. 1.9 for 72 months, all at the same time. And it's on the trucks that you want. So hurry in today to Guy Chevrolet Company on the corner of 1st and Main in Artesia and at GuyChevy.com.
All right, they just announced that we won the District 4 4A champs and the tournament champs, and I've got Coach coming over to visit with me. So Coach Pollard coming over, and I'm going to give her the headset. Well, Coach, congratulations. You guys get the big win and district champs and district tournament champs. Congratulations.
Man, that was a rough first half, but I keep telling the coach, the head coach, your brother, that if we win, all we got to do is win by 1 at this point. So who cares what else happens? I mean, it really hurts when Jenna got hurt there in the first half, but we'll be all right. It was a good game. They're well coached. Lovington's a good team. I mean, I told our coaching staff, we can't look past them because they're gritty. They got nothing to lose. So it was a great game for us. We finished strong, so I'm proud of the girls.
Well, Coach, just to show you short, you scored 15 points in the first half.
Yeah.
You come out, you scored 3 in the second period. You come out and you score 19 points in the third period to overtake the lead. They scored 14 in the second, so that's where the big difference was. Yeah. But you guys kind of been a second-half team all year.
Yeah, I was going to say, we're in a really bad habit right now of having a really bad first half, and then I don't know what happens. We just kind of come together in the second half. So I guess it's better to do it that way than vice versa. So,
right.
I mean, I'm just proud of them. So,
well,
it's a good game.
A good chance you're going to get the 4 seed, maybe even the 3 seed. So we'll find out Sunday.
Yes, sir.
You guys are going to get a first-round game. You're going to be here next week. Don't know who it's going to be till Sunday. But one other question I got for you.
Okay.
I think I had 12 or 13 rebounds for Lauren. Do you know what she needed to break?
I believe she only needed 6.
Okay, so who was the former rebound? Do you know? I'm putting you on the spot.
You should have let me give me
I didn't know.
study guide if I was going to be quizzed.
That's okay if you don't know.
I don't know. I really don't know.
Okay,
I should know, but shouts out to whoever had that record for 40-something years. But
is that how long it was?
Yes.
Okay.
So Lauren killed it.
So Lauren now has the record. She's got a few more games to add to it. Coach, thank you.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
We'll see you next week.
Appreciate it.
All right, Bulldog fans, let me get one more timeout here, and then we will have the final stats and the boys coming up after that. Stay right here.
Hey, Jennifer from Trustmark Roofing. Trustmark is one of the only roofing companies that's also a licensed commercial and residential general contractor.
Wow.
I know, who cares, right? Well, you should care. You see, a licensed roofer can install a new roof on your home, but really can't handle structural problems underneath. So if your roof needs reframing or your chimney needs a water diverting cricket, you may need to call a licensed general contractor. And coordinating 2 companies for your roofing job can get costly and messy fast. As a licensed roofer and general contractor, Trustmark can install a stunning new roof on your home and handle structural issues. This saves you time, money, hassle, and even makes it easier to file an insurance claim. Call today for your 20% off coupon for our spring roof and gutter maintenance service. 575-755-ROOF or visit us at trustmarkroofpros.com.
Trustmark Roofing, we put people first.
Is Armed American Radio's Daily Defense.
Armed American Radio's Daily Defense, because they don't want me to, that's why I do it.
Present 3 fouls, and Lauren Wagner led the way. She had
La Fonda Restaurant in Artesia
with 11 rebounds, 2 steals, and 3 fouls. And you just heard Coach Lauren Wagner, now the all-time leader in Artesia history in rebounds, and I'll get that stat where they're at and who the one was over 40 years ago that she overtook. We'll have that at next week's game. Bulldogs turned it over 12 times in the first half, 8 in the second, for a total of 20. After 1, it was 12-10 Artesia. At the end of 2, though, 24-15 in favor of the Wildcats, but the Bulldogs stormed back. They led after 3, 34-30, and the final score, 51-46. We move on to Bulldog basketball. Stay right there. Big-time game coming up, just like the one we just had in front of a big Artesia crowd and Lovington crowd. Right here on KSPP Radio and KSPPTV.com.